What's up, guys? It is about 8 o'clock. Well, it's almost 8:30. I just got home from work. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I did pre-order Augustinus Bader's oil, their facial oil. So I just wanted to jump on real quick. There's the box right there. And then you can see in the background, I have my werewolf cat and my Savannah cat just exploring. So I just got home from work. I stopped to get some beer. So I got a couple craft beers. I tried this craft beer here at my friend's house the other night, and it tastes like a margarita. Not sure who makes it, but I will list that in the descriptions below. Then I also just got some wine. I got a Sauv Blanc wine, nothing crazy. And then I got a textbook cab. It's a Napa cab. Just got that just because. But I just wanted to jump on here because this is going to be a first impressions video. So I haven't even opened the box yet. I cut the tape open. I am going to eat dinner. I'm going to drink a beer because it's been a long day. I've been at work since 8:30. But I just wanted to let you guys be the first to see, because I'll jump back on later when I'm getting ready for bed. But this is what your invoice comes in, a nice little envelope. I re-upped on my cream cleansing gel, which is one of their newer products as well. And then the new Augustinus Bader Face Oil with TFC 8. So I'm super pumped to try this tonight, but like I said, I wanted you guys to be the first to see. Comes with this beautiful packaging. I'm gonna jump on here later and we're gonna go over what I think, how I use it, and you'll just get ready with me this evening after I fill my belly with food and beer. So I will catch you in just a little bit. Welcome back. As promised, I am here to do my first impressions of the Augustinus Bader the Face Oil. The time now is almost 11 o'clock. Just as I mentioned before, I got home probably around 8:30, give or take. I've had a beer, and I am currently drinking some wine. I'm about halfway through the bottle. Don't judge. So, I've already washed my face. I've removed all my sunscreen from the day. So, I've washed all my sins away. I'm clean. I'm ready to go. I've also used my Nira Laser under my eyes, and I've applied some eye cream. And now I'm gonna give you my impressions on the Augustinus Bader the Face Oil. So truly this is a first impressions. I've not opened the box. The only thing that I have done, so this is the package that it came in. And more than likely tomorrow I will do, well, I can't really do a full in-depth review on the oil because obviously I just received it tonight and I'm gonna try it tonight. So I can't really give you a full review on that until after I've used it for a couple weeks or a few weeks or so. But what I probably more than likely will do is film this guy right here, which is the Augustinus Bader cleanser. This is the cream cleansing gel, which I'll more than likely review tomorrow because I've been using it for quite some time, and this is my re-up of it. So as you can see, the packaging is gorgeous. Comes in their signature blue and rose gold color. It's great packaging. That's all I gotta say. This is all recycled material, which is nice because that means it's better for the earth. So we open it, and this is what it looks like. Augustinus Bader the Face Oil. So there's 30 milliliters, which is 1 ounce. US dollars is $240. So I'm not sure what the recommended amount to use is. The only thing that I can say is that I was looking over the website. This was a pre-order, so I did get a pre-sale option to this. Excuse me. So I do know that it contains like some nut oils and some fruit oils, which again, I'll get into all that when we get into a full detailed review. But I do know that it's supposed to be applied as the final step to your routine. So what I've done is I've cleansed my face, I've done everything I need to do, I've lasered my eyes, used my eye cream. My evening routines, I don't always moisturize. I use tretinoin, if you recall from my other videos, and my night routine is very different. It really depends on the night, it depends on how my skin is feeling, it depends on if I'm tired, it depends on if I want to go into more in depth of a routine. But tonight, I've cleansed my face, I've let it dry, I've used my laser, I've used my eye cream, I've applied my tretinoin, and I've let that tretinoin sit for about 30 minutes. So now that that's all absorbed, I don't want to really moisturize my skin tonight. I just don't feel like it needs it, but I do want to try this. So this is the final step, and it does say on their website that even if you're a retinoid user, that you should still apply this as your final step. I do know that you can also mix it with your moisturizer of choice to make it extra rich, to add more hydration. For whatever reason, it's not recommended to apply the oil and then use your moisturizer. I'm not sure why. I will either reach out to the company and find out why that's not recommended. But, you know, it is what it is. It's skincare. And you can make it your own. So I'm gonna play around with it. So here's my thoughts. So it's gold in color. I really do like the packaging. The packaging is really nice. It's very sturdy. It's made of glass, which also is better for the planet. I know their moisturizers are in plastic. I don't know if the plastic is recycled. Don't know if that matters much to you at all. But it is plastic, and I do believe that they are going to be moving towards, I guess, more eco-friendly distribution and putting everything in glass bottles, because the cleanser is in a glass bottle. So very sturdy, nice packaging, beautiful gold color. So just from first view, the the oil is very watery. It's a very watery type oil. So I assume that it will absorb into the skin very quickly. I do like this feature here that you just push and that distributes the oil. So I'm just gonna use a few drops because I don't know how rich it is. But like I said, it does seem pretty liquidy. So I just did about 4 drops or so. It has the consistency of like an olive oil. It has like, you know, just like the description or the ingredients, it does have a nutty, like a nutty, fruity aroma. It smells good. So there is no fragrance. There are no, there's no allergens. It says there's no allergens, but it does contain nut oils. So nuts are an allergen. Sorry, Augustinus Bader. So they might want to take that off their website because it does contain an allergen. It contains hazelnut, which is a tree nut, and that's a nut. So we're just gonna see how this applies to the skin. So I'm just pressing it right into my skin. And there is no artificial fragrance or anything like that. There's no added fragrance. You know, as we know as skincare people, that fragrance puts no benefit into skincare. We know that. It's just there for consumers, which, you know what? I'm pretty neutral about that. I would prefer not to have fragrance in my skincare and other things. Do I like it? Yeah. Do I actively, you know, purchase things that don't have it? No. It's just something I would prefer to avoid if I can. And that's another thing that I like about the Augustinus Bader products, is that they don't contain any type of artificial fragrance. However, I also am a big La Mer advocate, and I love La Mer, and I've used La Mer since I was 25 years old, and I love it. I really, really do. So those are two brands that I really, really do love. And we all know La Mer has fragrance in everything. Every one of their products contains artificial fragrance, some more than others. But I still love the brand and I still love the product. So, I will say this oil is supposed to absorb into your skin very quickly, but I've already been pressing it into my skin here for just a little bit. It does not absorb into my hands very quickly. I don't feel it absorbing into my face very quickly. And I will say, if I had to compare this to the La Mer's Renewal Oil, which I also really do like, that I haven't used in a while, but I do have some in my medicine cabinet. The Renewal Oil from La Mer actually does absorb into your skin extremely quick. And I really do love that oil. It's the same price point. I love the aroma. Granted, it's artificial fragrance. But I really do love that oil, and I do love how it sinks into the skin. It's a lot lighter. This Augustinus Bader Face Oil is definitely richer, and it's definitely heavier. So I'll say, you know, the 4 to 5 drops that I used is definitely too much. So the natural ingredients with the aroma, you know, you don't smell it anymore, which is perfectly fine. I'm just gonna wipe this residual on my shoulders, just because I was out doing yard work in the sun yesterday. But we'll have to see how this goes. So, you know, my first impressions is that I think the packaging is really nice. It has that rose gold and blue color, which is their signature colors on all of their things, which I do love. I really do love. It makes it look luxurious. Those colors kind of evoke luxury, which is what you're paying for, because it's a luxury brand. I like this smell of it. I think it has a great texture. I do feel like using this as a final step would be accurate, because it does feel heavy. It does feel like a very heavy type of oil. So I don't think if you were to apply it to your skin before your moisturizer or before your makeup or before your sun, I mean, this is gonna be tricky, being that it's a heavier oil, because I don't see this mixing well in trying to layer sunscreen over top of it. So we'll have to see how that goes. Otherwise, I love the packaging. I think it smells good. I think the texture feels nice and luxurious. However, this may end up being a nighttime only use product for me, just as a first impression, but I'll play around with it for a few weeks and I'll get back to you and I'll keep you guys updated. So I hope that was good first impressions. I never did a first impressions video before. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like it. Let me know in the comments if you did enjoy it, and maybe I can do more first impressions. I'm not sure. Or maybe I should just drink more and do reviews. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see more of, and I can get that to you. All right? Have a good night. Bye.